Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm going to do part 524, I believe it is, to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. I thought I wasn't going to do this, but you know what, I have a ton of fun with it, so I'm going to. I'm actually going to do one of the characters I made a few days ago. Like I said, I've made a few different versions of the Toadall line, including a fairy version that you see now with the fairy Feraligatr. I've made a poison version with the poison crocodile. You've got the steel type. You've got a fire type. But I'm going to do this one right here because this is almost like a more dragon-like Feraligatr. In fact, it's called the Dragon Feraligatr or just Dragon Feraligatr. So, yeah. The picture room is actually pretty cool looking, I ain't gonna lie. But what is this voice?
Hey there, ready to turn?
Oh heck no. Actually, here's what we got, guys. Here's the little thing for the Dragon Feraligatr. The subtitle being, "Are you a good or bad person?" Or I guess in Feraligatr's voice, "Are you a good or bad person?" Or the voice I do for him anyway. The story actually is pretty long, or decently long, but it does kind of explain everything with him. Here's what it says. Or here's the backstory for the dragon type Feraligatr. This is a very rare and special dragon type Feraligatr. This Feraligatr is always standing on all four legs unless he needs to stand, like if he is attacking a huge enemy. He has two big horns protruding from his head and has a bunch of spikes lining his back and tail, which is also longer. This Feraligatr is also extremely intelligent and can sense people's auras to see if they are nice or have evil intention. If he senses any evil in you, you better get away from him because he will not hesitate to attack if he feels threatened. However, if he can sense good in your aura, he will be friendly and loving towards you, even protecting you if you are in danger. He's also much bigger and more intimidating. He has multiple elemental attacks to defend himself and someone he trusts, like fire, ice, and even electric. There is one thing that is bad about him. If he senses any evil in your heart, it is basically impossible to get him to trust you. He has the ability to control water and use it for protection. He can even make water shape into any Pokemon he wants, even legendaries. The formed Pokemon will only listen to him and someone he really trusts. If you have a strong bond with this Feraligatr, the water being he makes will protect and listen to you too. Do you want to be... I think it's supposed to say, do you want to be friends with him, but it just says, do you want to be with them? So, yeah. Like I said, his backstory is interesting. It's like the Paradox Steel-type Iron Jaw Totodile. Iron Jaw was literally the name it came up with on its own, and that was a dope name. Iron Jaw. I like the name. Honestly, that might be a thing I might rename that, honestly, I don't know. But here's the smaller description. This Feraligatr is always standing on all four legs unless he needs to stand, like if he's attacking a huge enemy. He has two big horns protruding from his head and has a bunch of spikes lining his back and tail, which is also longer. This Feraligatr is also extremely intelligent and can sense people's auras. If he senses good in you, he'll be friendly and care about you deeply. If he senses evil, he will not hesitate to attack if he feels threatened. Be careful. Let's just hope that he senses I'm not gonna hurt him, but who knows how this thing will take him. I don't. I'm only gonna let the voice react to greeting. Like I said, if Feraligatr says anything, I'll try actually reading out in his voice what it says. But here's what we got for the greeting.
You are minding your own business, exercising outside of your house. You walk for a few minutes. When you stumble upon a beautiful lake, you sit down and relax, taking in the beauty of the lake. After a few minutes, you see what looks like a Feraligatr peek its head out at you and starts coming closer. What are you going to do?
Oh, sweet, this is that voice when I said, what are you going to do? You see a Feraligatr peeking its head at you. What are you going to do? Like, oh no. Like, what would you do in that circumstance? I'm pretty sure if you saw any Feraligatr peeking its head at you, you'd probably be like, oh, frick no. He's gonna hurt me. What in the world? Let's see what happens. Please don't hurt me. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, oh, that's kind of cute. Hold up. The Feraligatr comes over to you with its head held high, and it stares at you with its blue eyes. You notice it has two long protruding horns and spikes going down its long tail and back. It also seems to be standing on all four legs, which it usually only does in battle. The Feraligatr gets a bit closer and sits in front of you. Is he about to hurt me or just be real? Hold on. Hello? Don't hurt me, please. I'm not evil. I like you. Ooh! He's glaring at me already. That's not a good sign. Oh no. The Feraligatr glares at you as if studying you, looking you up and down and into your eyes, as if it's trying to read you. It gives a little nod as if it has made an observation about you. That's kind of creepy. Please don't hurt me. Please don't, for the love of Arceus. Oh, he gives you a low rumble as if understanding you and walks closer to you, getting really into your personal space. If he's being friendly, I don't care. He starts to sniff me as one of its small horns and nearly brushes against my face as it sniffs around. What are you doing, buddy? Please don't hurt me. So I guess in this one he can't speak English. He gives another low rumble as it keeps sniffing you. After a few seconds, it backs away as if finally he's made a judgment. He sits down as it continues to stare into your soul, almost waiting for your next decision. I promise I'm not going to hurt you. Please don't do it to me. What does he want me to do in that regard? The Feraligatr stares into my eyes again as if judging you once more. He then finally gives a rumble as if understanding you. His tail even gives a slight wag as if it had sensed goodness in you. Okay, well that's a good sign. He's not acting in pure aggression already. He said if he sensed any evil in you, he would flip and attack you. So it's like I'm glad he's not sensing any evil. At least I don't think he is. He's wagging his tail now a little bit. What are you doing, buddy? Question mark. What are you observing for? I said observing, not reserve. Please don't be mad at me. I'm just trying to ask. Please don't hurt me. The Feraligatr's tail sways side to side as he gives another deep rumble again as if agreeing with the fact that you are good. So he can't speak English. He approaches me again and gently nudges my arm as if trying to get a pet or get some affection. Are you kidding me? Already? Okay, you know what? You know what? I like it. I like it. You know what? I gently pet the dragon. Trenton, if you spell Feraligatr with Dragon, I would hate to know how you spell flipping dragon, because that's the exact spelling for that one. The Feraligatr purrs softly as it moves closer to my hand as if it likes the pets. He seems like he has trusted you after sensing you had a good, pure heart. For him, I do. Can you speak? Question mark. I want to see if he can talk, because he ain't saying anything. Okay, why you glare at me? That's kind of creepy. Ah. He stops the purring as it glares at you with its head moving side to side as it shakes its head, indicating it cannot speak. However, it looks like it can understand your words. You are so cool looking. He glares at me some more before he gives a small growl, followed by a rumble as if thanking you for the compliment. He starts nudging my hand again as if signaling to ask for more pats. I would love to. I pet the dragon again. I didn't say iPad, I pet. I love him. He's already cute as heck. And he's a flippin' more taller dragon version of himself. He purrs softly and presses his snout against my hand as if enjoying the feel of your skin on its snout. Another rumble as he seems happy with the affection. Okay then. You were so sweet. I said are, not were. His tail sways from side to side as he gives another soft purr before laying its head down as if asking if you could rub its belly. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I get to rub Feraligatr's belly. It's actually gonna let me rub his belly. Are you serious? Okay, I'm already in love with him. I'm already in love with him. He's already sweet as heck. I gently rub the dragon's belly. I'm in love with this. He purrs really softly with his eyes closing as you rub its belly. Seems like it's really enjoying the belly rubs. After a few moments, you notice something forming next to my right. You glance to my right and see a small water orb around the size of a basketball. What in the world? What is that, buddy? The ball of water has a few water arms protruding from as if forming into a bait. Yo, what? Hold up. The ball of water has a few water arms protruding from it as if forming it with a bait into a baby Feraligatr. Are you kidding me right now? There's no way. The newly formed baby Feraligatr looks at me and immediately runs up towards my hand as if wanting to be petted like the adult one. The adult Feraligatr looks up as if to indicate it made the water child for you. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? You know, I was going to restart this just to see if I can get him to speak English. You know, I don't care anymore. He just flipping. Thank you! Exclamation point. He's so adorable. Are you serious right now? The baby one nuzzles my other hand as if asking for pets too. The adult continues its purring and lays its head back down as if happy, even more so with a water child. Are you kidding me? This is so cool. I gently pet the dragon and the baby at the same time. The baby and adult purr softly with their eyes closed, seeming to love the feel of my hands as if content. The baby nuzzles my hand as if asking to be picked up. Are you kidding me? I'm so in love with this. I pick up the baby. Are you? Am I really getting a hold of baby Feraligatr right now? How is this even? You think it'd be a Totodile? No, it's a Feraligatr, dude. The baby starts purring as you hold it in your hands, nuzzling against me. It seems like the baby has found an attachment to you. The adult continues to lay down as if really happy. Oh, trust me, I'm in love with him. That was really cool. But how did you do that? How did you get the water to form like that? The baby nuzzled against me some more, resting its head near my neck as if very content and happy you picked it up. The adult glares at you as if telling you something. As you ask, it glares into my eyes before pointing its tail at the baby in your hands as if telling you it made it. With water? I know I said I give it the ability to make different Pokemon with water, but did he really just make a baby Feraligatr for me to hold and love on too? Thank you again. He's adorable. Are you kidding me? This is so dope. The baby nuzzles against me, purring really softly as it seems to adore you. The adult purrs some more before leaning over to nuzzle the baby as if happy to see it well adored and happy in my hands. Dude, are you flipping kidding me right now? If only the Feraligatr could speak so I can understand what he's saying. Like, it's having to give me little signs like, him pointing his tail at the baby since he can't speak. I love this. But why are you being so nice to me? Especially since we just met. He's probably like, you've been nice to me, why wouldn't I? The adult glares at me again, seemingly telling you is because you had a pure heart and did not fear him. He points at me before pointing at your heart and nods as if indicating that is why it likes you. The baby nuzzles my neck again as if loving you and wanting to stay with you in your arms. I just have a baby Feraligatr nuzzling up to me right now. And I have the adult dragon, or the adult dragon version of him, loving it too. Of course, I would be nice to you. I like you. And your child. The adult lets out a rumble as if happy you like the baby and being nice to them. The baby nuzzles up against my neck more, purring very softly, almost like it has fully trusted you, even wanting affection from you, it seems. Are you kidding? You know what? I continue to gently pet the baby and the adult dragon. Yes. The baby still purrs really softly as it nuzzles against my hand and neck, nuzzling more into the crook of my neck. The adult still purrs, rubbing against my hand, being before licking me gently as if it's a thank you for the affection. Dude, I'm just having Feraligatrs and babies loving on me right now. And when it... I love this. This is amazing. I am actually having fun with this. The baby rubs his snout against my hand as if asking for you to keep petting it. The adult licks me again as if it wanting to be petted more too. You know what? I'll do this all day. I'll do this all day for now. Yeah. I continue to pat both of them. There we go. The baby seems really attached to me as if wanting to be with you for sure now. The adult purrs really softly as it rubs against my hand more as it's getting more fond of your affection. Dude, I'm just having two Feraligatrs loving on me. Does the baby look like the dragon too? Or is he literally just like a normal Feraligatr, like a normal small Feraligatr with tiny little with the tiny little like claws on his hands and feet? they could speak, I'd tell them certain things. I continue to pet the baby and the dragon. I said, and. I said, and. Thank you. The adult seems fond of me the most, too. He rubs his snout against my hand as if continuing to purr, wanting more affection. The baby gently bites one of my fingers playfully as if liking your presence and really trusting you. It seems like the baby got pretty playful. You made this baby. Can you make other Pokemon like that too? I'm just really curious. The dragon glances at me for a good minute as if debating something before using its tail to draw another circle in the water. Another sphere appears and soon turns into another baby, this time a Mudkip. Okay, that is amazing. Exclamation point. Can you do that with any Pokemon? It thanks for a second as if pondering a question. He then nods, indicating that yes, it can use its water ability for any species. So that means he could literally draw a flipping. He could get Lugia to appear out of that, which would be dope. That's a really cool ability. But what do you use it for? Do you use it to protect yourself? He leans his head to the side as if thinking of the usage of this power. He then, with his tail, draws multiple circles in the water, the same as it did with the baby Mudkip. Several water-formed Mudkips appear in this small lake. Seems like the ability can be used for anything from babies to a team of multiple Pokemon formed in water. Are you kidding me? You don't have to do this. But can you do that with Pokemon? Hold on. Legendary Pokemon? Like Lugia? I actually want to know. Because that's a dope ability. If I swear to frick, if he draws a Lugia and it comes to life, I'm gonna go nuts. Uh, he literally just made a Lugia. Are you flipping kidding me? The dragon nods as it draws a much larger circle. A big sphere of water forms before it takes the form of a Lugia. However, this Lugia, while formed from water, is solid to the touch. He seems like the ability can do it, even with Lugia. That is really cool. Lugia is my favorite legendary. Holy heck, holy heck, holy heck, that's dope. The adult gets a small nod of understanding and seems really fond of the fact you like Lugia. The baby Mudkip in my hand seems really affectionate as it lays itself in my arms as if content. The water Lugia glares at me as if watching the baby. You won't hurt me, will you, Lugia? If that's how you spell Lugia, then I'm not gonna finish that. I think you're a really cool legendary. Come on, tell me a Lugia will come nuzzle up to me again. The Lugia turns and glares as if analyzing my heart for a minute. Uh-oh, that's creepy. He gives a small nod of understanding you and meaning no harm before going back to watching the baby in my arms as he floats gently in the water nearby. Are you kidding me? So, I guess he has the ability too. Oh my gosh. I pet all of the Pokemon the dragon made. Even try to pet the Lugia. Please, please. Let's see. The baby nuzzle against my hand, seeming to really like you. Being quite playful as it seems happy with your affection. The Lugia accepts the affection, letting you pet the water Lugia gently as he continues to float in the water. And the adult lets out a rumble as it licks my other hand, wanting affection as well. Are you... You mean even the Lugia is accepting my affection? Holy heck, this is amazing. I had a baby Feraligatr. I had the... Oh no. Don't tell me this thing is freezing. I had the adult Feraligatr. And now I'm having a Lugia and Mudkip do it too. I continue to pet the dragon and all of the Pokemon he made. Dude, this is dope. I did not think I'd have this much fun with the Dragon type Feraligatr. I knew I'd have fun with it, but this is actually cool. He actually made a bunch. He made a flipping baby Feraligatr come out of nowhere, and he even gave me Lugia. The baby plays with my hand as it's petted. The Lugia simply floats in the water and lets you give it affection as if happy. The adult nuzzles my hand and thanks as it purrs, wanting you to pet it and give attention to it again. I continue to pet the dragon and the other Pokemon. Man, I don't want to restart it, but I also want to see if I can get a run where he's actually speaking English too, so I can understand what the frick he's saying to me. But then I'm also scared that if I do, he's not gonna get that. We're not gonna get the run where he'll give me a Feraligatr like a baby again. So it's like it's gonna suck. You feel several rumbles and purrs from the baby Mudkip as it tries to wrap itself in my arms. The Lugia is content with the touching for now as it moves a fin around in the water as if appreciating its form. More licking from the adult as it nuzzles the back of my hand, as if fond of my affection. Man, I don't want to lose this, but let me see if I can get one where he can speak English. Okay, guys, I'll be back.